Greetings. I am a Dragon Alchemist, and allow me to entertain you. I am once again playing Fallout 4, where I am at Vault 88, where I did a bit of cleaning up. Scrapped all the train stuff, got rid of the rails, put that all in the workshop, and then tidied up the floor a bit. It's still nowhere near finished, but I was mainly just playing around, getting a feel of how big the chamber is and what I can do to...
I never thought I'd be saying this, but I really need your help.
Well, I wasn't expecting this. I guess I can hold the door. Yeah, what do you need?
Anything you need, Kate.
I was hoping you'd say that. We're friends now, which means I can trust you with anything. I'm also hoping it means you've got me back, because I need it now more than ever. I'm sick. And I don't think I can hide it from you anymore.
Sick with what? Yeah, take a deep breath. Breathe.
Okay, calm down and take a deep breath. If you're sick, I want to help you.
Okay. It's like this. Ever since I left home, I've been using Psycho. I don't know why I'm still taking that crap, but I can't stop. And believe me, I've tried. I can't even go a day without it anymore, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I've even been doing it behind your back. Sneaking doses when I think you aren't looking. Worst of all, it's been making me sick. I've been spitting blood and I don't feel right inside. I need to get this shite out of me system before I wind up dead.
Alright. We've got some Addictol on us. We can do that, unless that's not gonna help. And, well, I kind of been noticing that you fly off the handle, but then again, I could have assumed that it's just your normal personality. Alright, what do you need?
Can your psycho addiction be cured?
Normally a wasteland doc could handle it, but I've been using the stuff so damn long they can't help me anymore. There's only one other way I know, but it's not gonna be easy. There's supposed to be a vault somewhere out here, a place called Vault 95. I've heard that Vault-Tec used it for some kind of social experiment. Stuck a bunch of junkies inside to poke and prod. Well, they supposedly had some special method to clean up those blokes in there. Some kind of a machine or something. If we could get inside, maybe that machine could help me.
Well. Here we are in another vault, about to do some tests on some poor saps. And we gotta go to another vault to poke and prod you. And we don't even know if this machine even works as advertised.
Come on, say something.
Well, I suppose if you don't have any option, we'll look for it. Where is it?
Do you know where we can find Vault 95?
Not really, no. All I know is it's supposed to be somewhere in the southwestern part of the Commonwealth. Look, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of low-life junkie. A stupid girl who's harming herself for no good reason. From one friend to another. All I'm asking is for your help. When you're ready, take me out to Vault 95 and help me put an end to me pain.
Alright, though, you could have said that a little less dramatically. Okay, well, if it's somewhere to the southwest, that means it's near the crater. The glowing sea. Ah! Well, there's a vault icon, so that makes things so much easier. Seems the nearest place is Egret towards Marina, so if that's the case, I'm gonna have to stick a teleporter in this vault to let me get in and out a little easier. Unfortunately, this teleport mod, it hasn't exactly updated quite well enough, because it has not yet recognized that... Where is it? Oh, it's miscellaneous. It hasn't recognized that there's other settlements that I could teleport to, so I can only teleport to the settlements that have, well, the core settlements from the base game. That's pretty much all I can go to. Still, it's gonna save me a bit of time, so stick this connector up onto the teleporter, wire up to the Vault-Tec super reactor, which I dearly, dearly hope is a fusion reactor. Because we all have experience with fission reactors. And it's not nice.
What I wouldn't give for a good stiff.
Come on, Kate. We're already here to cure you a psycho. We don't need you to get addicted with drink as well. It was Everett, right? Yep. Egret. Tours Marina. Well, let's hope this vault has some food in it, because I have not developed Egret Tours Marina in the slightest. There is no settlement here. There's the one poor old lady that's making camp here, but I got nothing else. This place is dead. I was about to continue the experiments in the vault, but apparently Kate has other ideas. Oh, it's near Waypoint Echo. You know what? Let's go there. It's a Brotherhood waypoint, so it's safe to go here. At least it means I'm not gonna get shot as I immediately pop up. Maybe I hitched a ride with one of the Brotherhood vertibirds. Where's this place again? I gotta mark it on my map. I have got to mark it. Benign intervention. Okay, there we go. This way. Let's just check if there's anyone here that we might recognize.
Not sure I like the idea of the Minutemen having so much fire.
Nope. It's just some random Brotherhood people. Oh, well, I don't know why they're still out here. It's not like there's much tech to salvage.
Well,
I-
there it is. Vault 95. Let's head inside and find the clean room. That's where we can get this crap out of me body.
We haven't even spotted the thing yet. Main reason I'm coming up this way is just in case we get a drop on down to this vault. Alright, here we are. Vault. Oh, wait, whoa. Who are you? Assaultrons and gunners. Priority target is the Assaultron.
Rip your lips off.
Where'd you go? I saw... gunners, huh? Where'd they go? Where did they go? Ah! I heard another Assaultron, I think. And a turret. Seems the gunners have gotten inside this vault already. Joy, oh joy. Well, good thing I approached from the top, otherwise an assault from the bottom would have been very messy. Not impossible, but just messy.
Payday.
I suppose it is kind of a payday. Ah, certainly
Nice spot
worth
for
the
a last
wait.
stand.
Let's not talk about last stands, please. I think we are well beyond having to worry about last stands with me around. Anything down here? I see a spotlight. Let's stay out of it. What's the bet that the gunners that I'm looking for? Ah, I see a Assaultron arm. Can I hit a fusion core from here? Well, at least I got the back of the head. Hey there. What? Nice of you to poke your head out at the exact same place that the Assaultron's head was. Makes my aiming so much easier. Now, the last thing should be a turret, I think. I heard a turret. Well, they already cracked this place open. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get to cover, Kate. We're here to get you cured, not perforated. You don't have the range, Kate, though. I appreciate the covering fire. Where is this thing? Ah, there it is. Are there any more? Check the roof. Oh, ow, ow. Well, you certainly got the drop of me for half a second. Should have ducked back into cover then. Or tossed a grenade. Either would have worked. Okay. Gunners. I suppose there would have been worse things to encounter in this wasteland. Like death claws. Come on in, Kate. We're here to cure you. You're not gonna get cured standing on that ramp. Come on, get in here. Get in. You know what? You can take the next elevator if you're gonna be like that. Where'd you go? Oh. Or you can teleport. That works too. That is an idea. Micro-teleport technology. Uh-oh. Oh, Kate, please don't wander into any of the tripwires. What would have that set off the... Ah.
Who?
Oh, oh, oh. That's one.
Huh?
Let's see if any of them keep wandering into my line of sight, then. Ah! One and... Oh, come on, that would have been a hit. Oh, that's a robot! Okay. It's just one Mr. Gutsy. We can deal with the Gutsy that's that ripped up. Oh! Assaultron might be a little bit more of a harder target. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Woo. These gunners are really heavily armed here. Oh.
Whoa. Over here! Over here!
Yeah. Use that plasma shotgun. Really good at that range. Cover it. Cover. Wow, that is a rapid fire machine gun turret. Advance up. Advance up. Blow it up. 1 and 2.
Something's ghosting us.
1 and 2. And 3. Whew. Okay. You know what? I think I made a mistake there by blowing up those turrets.
Got it.
I may have made a mistake. Please don't tell me that would have gotten to the turrets. Please don't. Bloody hell! Okay. Just in case there were any other turrets around here. Let's override. Let's turn it on. Turn it on in case there are any. Deactivate. Nope. Those were the two that I just blew up. Brilliant. Oh well. Isn't that typical? What's not typical is how heavily armed these gunners are. This is some serious resistance. I have not seen the gunners put up this much of a fight.
Huh. This still looks cleaner than me place back at the combat zone.
You're gonna see cleaner, Kate, once I finish making that vault, but let's... First things first. Where is that radio? I have got to turn off that radio. Probably downstairs. Yep. It'll be down here. Okay, there we are. Okay, I think we secured the atrium. I think. Don't quote me on that. You know what? Let's grab something to eat right now. I think I do have something to snack on. Yeah, crunchy squirrel bits, iguana and a stick. Still got to eat a little more, though. Squirrel and a stick. There we are. Much better. Okay. Let's clear this place from from bottom to top. Bottom to top. Ooh, they were really well stocked here. Very nice. Still doesn't explain their presence here exactly. Then again, this is a vault. They could have just came in here and killed all the residents to secure it for themselves, for all I know. Let's see, some corn. More purified water, which I'll take. Okay, let's clear this place from the bottom, then. This looks like a freshly dug out section.
Might as well go out flying.
What is going on down here? Well... Fire in the hole! Oh, still alive, huh? Okay, what in the world happened down here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get over here and out of the...
Staying as far from that reactor as possible.
I'd like to as well, but first things first, let's loot what we can. Okay, did these gunners just kill all these people and then dump them down here? I mean, sounds like their usual way to operate, but don't quote me on that. Let's see, let's take some of this, bit of this. Okay. Alright, time to run! This is a dead end though, right? It's looking like a dead end to me. Take the paint. I might have to drop this paint later though. Ooh, vodka, yeah, take that. Wait, okay. I was over there, so we're dropping down here. What's down here? And let's turn off the light. So, this was a vault for junkies. 1 second while I reload, please. Cannot believe I forgot to reload that. Someone else is here. But Kate, that was not stealthy in the slightest.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
It's steel. I need the steel. Whew. Well, I'll say this much. Playing Rainbow Six Siege has certainly honed my reflexes and snapshots. You need it if you want to survive playing that game. What's in here? Parched from lack of water. Well, that's easily solved. I've been picking up a lot of those purified waters. Let's see what's inside. Come on, come on. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Apparently there was a Vault-Tec scientist in here? How'd he die? I don't see any real indication. He had water. Maybe no food. Starved to death. Let's see what's in the safe at least. I'd love to find a holotape or something to indicate what happened to this vault.
Sweet.
So, let's get this straight. Somehow Kate knew that there was a bunch of junkies stuck in a vault that were trying to get clean because she mentioned a clean room.
Time to trade a few things.
What happened after that, though? What's the whole purpose? Because trying to get a bunch of addicts clean, that's, what were they trying to experiment with on that? Ooh, antibiotics. Very nice. Economy Wonder Glue, even better. Okay, we hit a bit of a treasure trove in this little room. I think we got what we needed. Moving on up. Moving on up. Nope, we don't need to take the gourd. Is there anything in here? Nope, we're clean for now. Oh, I made a pun, didn't I? Oh, and where we are, back at the atrium. We just took a bit of a roundabout way to get here. Clean. Drug addicts. Well, at least we cleared the bottom section. Now to deal with the main floor. Okay, clear it right to left. Traps. Traps. What would that have triggered? Atrium. Let's see more. I saw the grenades up here. Why in the world did they set this many traps on this side? Would be really easy for a drunken gunner to stumble into this place and then boom. No more gunner. Then again, I have no idea how these people really work, because raiders, they typically aren't the sort to be all buddy-buddy. Not saying that it's impossible for them to make friends with the other raiders, but I've typically not seen them get along quite as well. Gunners, I don't know. Door. Ah, gunner. Oh, I missed. Well, glad that he was slow on the uptake. Would have ended rather messily if he actually returned fire. This place is a wreck! Did the residents do this, or did something else come in here and clean them out? I suppose the the gunners could have done it, but this is quite a lot of destruction. Ah, private terminal. Well, hopefully this gets me some answers. Taken. 2 likenesses. Safers. Yep. Your orders. If not user R. Gutierrez, log off immediately. Your orders are as follows. Ensure all residents do not stray from the Vault-Tec rehabilitation program. It is paramount that it is strictly followed for our research objectives. You will act as any other resident. Your backstory and identity should already be committed to memory and will not be recounted here. You are to work with the Overseer-elect on any compliance issues, while ensuring ignorance of your special objectives. After 5 calendar years, your objective will shift. You will open the hidden storage compartment you were shown during your training. Allows the residents to discover the stash of chems within on their own. Once it has been discovered, you are to thoroughly document the response of the community. Ooh, nasty bit of work here. So, get them clean, 5 years of clean, and then boom. So, 10/23/2082. I guess that's 5 years after the bombs fell. Today marks the 5th calendar year since the residents of Vault 95 and I have moved into the vault. This will be my first entry. The Vault-Tec rehabilitation program seems to have helped every subject in this vault deal with the symptoms of withdrawal and cope with a new life in the vault environment. That is not to say that withdrawal was not challenging for some subjects. Our hypothesis was correct. When there is simply no other alternative, an individual can recover. Today, I will sneak out when all are asleep and open the stash of addictive substances that has lay hidden for the last 5 years. Isolation seems to have proven helpful when addiction stimuli are absent. Now to see what such stimuli do. There's a bit of a typo here. The sub-social order we have created over the previous years. End of entries back to main. Well, I can guess that due to the lack of further entries, things went downhill very, very, very quickly. As to say, immediately. Check the ground. Alright, move on in. Oh, yeah. Yep, seems that they kind of went out on a high. Lots of psycho, a lot of jet, a lot of coffee, I guess? Was coffee an addictive substance for them? Was it along the parameters? I suppose coffee could be considered addictive.
Look at all these chems. Psycho, jet, hell, it's all here. Why would there be a stash in this vault? Unless, oh, Vault-Tec, those animals. Experimenting again, I bet.
Well, I hope they were also experimenting with strange, world-altering physics, because I think I've just found a slight texture error. And we did kind of cover the whole chems thing when we found the terminal gate. Come on, keep up. And this poor guy must have drank himself to death in the shower. Vault-Tec, you really had to mess things up here, didn't we? Well, didn't you, not we. Then again, we're about to do the whole social experiment on our own as well, so... yeah, I can't really be saying that for myself. Okay, vodka bottles... beer... I don't want the beer. Actually, you know what? I might actually take the beer. I might have a use for that. Vodka... don't take the whiskey. I got no use.
Taking all we can, but you're looking a little way down there.
I'll give it to you in a second. I mostly have laser weaponry I need to give you. Yep. I really should have given you upgraded armor. I really should have gotten to that before we came in here.
Just keep your shirt on.
That way you could have carried a little more. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be a lot more selective about what I pick up from now on. Only lightweight stuff from here on out. No random junk. Yeah, that's light. This is good and light. The aluminum can, super light. The pre-war money weighs nothing at all, so that helps out. A 38 pistol. I'm guessing that once the chem stash was discovered, it was all out madness. Oh.
What the?
You coming on out? Gotta go back here for cover. Yup, we got movement. Gonna come out? No, if you're not gonna come out, I'm gonna make you come out. Woo! Woo! Hot!
Show yourself.
I didn't realize there was fire there. Or oil. Ooh, you're a tough one.
You know how to show a girl a good time.
Well, that could have gone a little better. We got another radio in here somewhere. Give me a second. It was sounding up. Ooh, hello. Big Guns Bobblehead.
Yes.
The best way to win an argument is to be the loudest. Well, I suppose in a certain field of politics, maybe. I don't quite agree with that. Let's see. I'd take the automatic assault rifle if I could, but sadly, too heavy. Now let's get back out here and secure the place. Okay. I walked in here, walked out there. Okay, got my bearings, What's in here? Locked? Not for long.
Yes.
Looks like this poor guy locked himself in here and overdosed. Vault-Tec, you bunch of scumbags. Yeah, you know, I'd take the chessboard. And I'm gonna have to leave the rest of that behind. Still haven't found this clean room, though. Where is it? I'm securing the place room by room, but it's not really helping me. Ammo box. Ammo's light enough, I suppose.
That's it.
It is gonna start to weigh me down, though, so I got to keep watching out. Purified water. I will take that. If they're as heavily armed as I keep seeing them to be, if they get the drop on me, I'm gonna take some heavy damage, and I'm gonna need a stim pack afterwards. Okay, I think we've cleared out this corridor long enough. Now, I noticed this terminal. Here we are. Private terminal. What does it read? Welcome user J. Scott, resident terminal, log entry number 1. Fuck Vault-Tec. They said they were helping us. The vault was supposed to be safe, a place where rehabilitation was nothing but inevitable. It may have been the end of the world for most, but for we lost souls, it was a new beginning. I was grateful for the chance to start over. We all were. We've had our struggles the last 5 years, but the time we spent here turned us to family. Any one of us would have been happy to play out the rest of our lives in here. And now this. They knew what they were doing. They weren't trying to help us. I never thought I would see chems again. Why would I? But now here we are, with a whole lifetime's worth of the stuff laid out in front of us, like a freaking department store window display. And it was there the whole time. Some cracked right away, grabbed what they could and ran off to get high. There was fighting. I hid. Nothing I could have done to help anyone. I'm still hearing gunshots. I'm not ready to give up what I had here. Log number 3. I thought I was over the stuff. I thought if I ever saw it again, it wouldn't have power over me. I was wrong. It's taken every ounce of my willpower to stay here, locked in my room. Log number 4. I can't take it anymore. No reason to stay sober. It's just as messed up down here as it is up there. I need something to help me cope. I don't care about the program anymore. I don't care. I don't. I really don't. I'm going to go out and be with my friends. I hope somebody is left. Now that is a sad story right there. Well, I have no idea if anyone made it out of this mess. 5 years. 5 years. It would have been enough to wait for the radiation to settle down, just enough that they could leave the vault without risk of immediately dying of radiation poisoning. That said, there's plenty of other ways to die, unfortunately. Okay, so I suppose it explains how the gunners got in if the door was already open before they even noticed it. If it was already open and everyone else had fled, then yeah. To them it's just a vault that they could move into. Toot sweet. No fighting involved.
I'm in.
That was easy. Then again, I made sure there was nothing left. What am I looking at? That looks like an explosion mark, so I'm gonna have to advance very carefully. But for the rest of the residents that were in here, this place would have been so filled with bad memories and potential to get addicted again. Yeah, they would move right on out. Oh, okay, there's 2 gunners in there, and 1 out here. Oh. Come on, where's the door, where's the door? I was about to say I was gonna throw a grenade in here. Still can! Enjoy!
Someone like the same thing, just playing games with us.
Whoa, what was that? What was that? There's a turret upstairs, I think. Okay, good. I cleared the room.
Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to share.
Way ahead of you, Kate. Way ahead of you. I don't see anything over here. Now I'm carrying too much. Cannot carry a single thing more. Let's see what I should drop. What should I drop? Vodka. Wait, what? Vodka and vodka bottles? That's weird. That should be a consumable. Unless I can't straight out drink vodka? Okay. Alright, no more picking stuff up. We're just here to clear the vault out. Get Kate to this clean room. Find any potential other logs to read and stuff. And then we go back to our own vault. Okay, where was this turret? I heard a turret. Anything up here?
Okay, who's first?
Oh, frag out!
Blood on me boots.
How in the world did the blood spatter you all the way from over there? Clear them out. Ah, we got movement. We got movement. Or it's sparks. It was sparks. Never mind. Not movement. Just me being super paranoid. Which is rather fitting considering we're in a combat situation. So, paranoid is good. Paranoid is good. Okay, I think we're going the right way. I saw a marker over this way, I think. Yeah, the marker's this way. Let's see, anything in here? I don't see anyone. Anyone around? Oh! There's the turret! I was wondering about that. Oh, no. Another one. Open up the door. Clear the room. Room clear. Open up the door. Room clear. Reload. I'm at half a clip. And I'm also parched again. Well, thankfully I keep finding purified water in here, so it's not that much of an issue. Detox facility terminal. Ooh. Please tell me I can access the turret inside here if there is any. Nope, just open up the door. Get ready to frag and clear. Okay, we got a turret. And a gunner commander. Well, if that's all I'm facing. Just hit the commander. And then blow up the turret just as quickly. Okay,
This
check
must be
corner.
it. The clean room.
Alright. Area clear. Feel free to move on up, Kate. Oh, right. I am overburdened. Let's not keep... Actually, I just used some purified water, so... Actually, it's a little safer for me to do stuff now. Please stand by. Okay, Kate. What are we looking at here?
The answer to me problems is sitting in that room. But I don't know if I should go through with it.
Why not? You said this stuff is killing you. Yeah, it's time to get better.
Don't you want to get better?
I don't know. My body's telling me to get it over with. But what if this psycho's the only thing keeping me together? What if this opens me eyes and I don't like what I see? There were reasons I dulled the pain. Things I didn't want to face. Things I was trying to forget. I'd rather be spitting blood than reliving the past.
Yeah, but is it helping you as it is? You're still remembering the past, and it's still painful. The drugs haven't helped you a bit, and if anything, it's making it worse. Yeah, we can face it together. You got friends, you got me.
We'll face that pain together.
You've already done so much, but you keep offering to do more. Well, who the hell am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? I'm gonna sit in the chair. Whenever you're ready, you go ahead and throw the switch.
Well, shouldn't we, check to make sure this thing is on the level? In case it, I don't know, tries to kill you? Where's the research logs? Please tell me there's research logs or something in here. Blood packs. Mirror with ammunition. That's not encouraging. Yeah, I want to make sure that when we activate this thing, this doesn't, kill you. Okay. Great. No research logs, so we're going to be firing this up blind. Alright, Kate. Let's hope you're strong enough to get through this. I initiated it. Oh, alright. You okay? You okay? Okay, yeah, that looks very uncomfortable. Ew. Come on. You can get through this. I'm here. You can hold my hand. Even if it's encased in a giant metal gauntlet. Okay? Did it work? Did it work? Yeah, it worked. I was just making sure. Okay, you're alive. That's good. How are you doing?
Are you alright, Kate? How are you feeling?
Strange. I feel really strange. Everything feels different. Everything feels clearer. Colors, sounds, smells. Nothing is like I remember. I can't believe it worked. The cravings, the pain, hell, even the rush. They've disappeared. Was I really that far gone?
I don't really know. I mean, I've only been with you for a while. I don't know how long you've kind of fallen with how far addicted you are, but yeah, I was a little worried there.
I'm glad you're alright. I was worried about you.
Seems you're not the only one. I have a feeling that Tommy had this in mind all along. Clever old bastard kicked me out of the combat zone so I'd clean myself up, and somehow knew you'd be up for the challenge. I guess he saw something in you that I missed.
If Tommy saw us going into a vault to go for some experimental technology and blasting a bunch of gunners on the way in, he is a bloody clairvoyant.
Hello? Anyone there?
You know what? Yeah. I take care of my friends. That I do.
I take care of my friends.
I know you do. Look, I'm never gonna forget what you did for me today. You stepped up and helped when everyone else cashed out. I know I suck at thank yous, but that's the best you're gonna get out of me. Now how about we get out of here and leave this place far behind?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stick around here either. I mean, I'd like to loot the place, but we don't have anything else we can carry. My fault, I suppose. Well, Kate's clean. That's good. That's very good. Do you have anything else to say, though? Where are you? Okay. Just...
Hey.
You wanted to ask something?
No. Never mind.
That was all.
No problem.
Okay. That went rather well. Aside from all the dying and the screaming and the horrible grenade explosions for these gunners, but... Hey, we got Kate clean. Well, time to head back to Vault 88 after clearing this place out. Hopefully, things are gonna get better over there. Because things are most certainly not gonna get better over here. I only cleared out this top two, bottom two sections. What's up top here? Anyone here? Yes, indeed. Ah, right, the Overseer's office. I have not cleared this out yet. Huh. I was expecting a gunner commander or something up here as well. And this looks like a AA meeting gone horribly wrong. Well, at least the terminal's still up, so let's see what's in here. Vault 95 Overseer Manifest. Welcome user J. Myers. The Overseer of Vault 95 is an elected individual chosen to run the daily meetings and ensure the other residents adhere to the rules of the Vault-Tec Rehabilitation Program. This is not to be considered a position of power, but rather a position of support and servitude. Infractions are to be dealt using positive reinforcement and encouragement. The residents of Vault 95 are family and share the same path. The position of Overseer should not prevent a resident from continuing their own personal journey. An election will be held once a year on October 30th. Residents are encouraged to inform their decisions based on awarded merit points as laid out in the program guidelines. Meeting notes. Meeting date 10th of the 23rd, 2088. Overseer/Facilitator Jane Myers. Format guided discussion. Discussion topic: the usefulness of continued meetings. Resident Michael has expressed his desire to reduce the amount of meetings. He believes chem dependence is no longer an issue. Resident Randall reminded the group that adherence to the program was a condition of living in the vault. Resident Patricia wondered if Vault-Tec even existed anymore. Resident Randall reminded the group that we are all addicts. We may pick up healthy habits without the program. I expressed agreement with Randall's sentiments. Issue was put to vote. Vote to continue the program was unanimous. Now this is just really sad, isn't it? These addicts had cleaned up their lives, and then Vault-Tec had to spoil it. Locked facilities wing. Why would I want to do that? Okay, locking the main door. Let's unlock the door. Okay, so it was a way to open the door if you didn't have any lock picking or computer tech. So
You didn't catch me dead at one of these support meetings. Ugh.
do they still have these support meetings? I suppose even after 200 years, the whole benefit would still be there, wouldn't it? Then again, I've heard about the whole controversy that it might not be as helpful as believed to be, but hey, if it works even a little, I suppose it works. Just not to the great extent that you would be led to believe. Oh well. Well, we cleared out Vault 95, we helped out Kate, and now we're going to be heading back to our own vault. Let's hope it turns out better than these poor saps.